technologically advanced. Go ahead, man. Live your life, man. Did you kick somebody's shit out or what? Oh shit! Here, I handle that shit. Hold on. No. I got it. Let's drop some knowledge on these motherfuckers. How about that? How about that? Welcome. BMV. It's a very special night. And this is too loud. It's a very special night. It's a night that you've never ever seen before. Okay, it's something that history of rap has ever said they self to do.
This fucking guy
that I speak to you about is something crazy. It's something insane. Matter of fact,
he's the greatest performer
ever since who?
What's the guy's name?
What's the guy's name?
Oh, dirty.
Oh my goodness.
James Brown.
James Brown. Okay, cool.
And he's a very, very.
He's bad. He's a cool guy.
And you really, really need to get to know him.
James Brown. Okay.
Yo, what up, Larry Dawson? Mr. J1 Squad. What's going down? Derwin, we see you, dude. Greetings to you too, bro. We got a lot of shit to talk about. We got the 4 horsemen in the house tonight. This shit is historic, man. Again. A lot of people don't know about this, but the true BMV Spartans, they know what the fuck is happening. They know the magic that's going down. Let's get some introductions. In the place to be, we got my man Quest 07. What's going on?
What's good, man?
It's all right. What's good? You all right this week?
Everything good.
Too cold?
Nah.
Sleeping good?
Yep.
All right.
We got up to 40.
So tell me this. Is it one pillow too high or one pillow too low?
You know what? I don't know, man.
You sleep on them goose shits?
But I did have a crook in my neck, dude.
You had a crook?
Yeah, I think it was one pillow too high, man.
One pillow too high.
That ain't number gas.
That ain't number what?
It's gas. When you had to fart and you'll sleep and you can't fart.
On my right side.
It just go up.
We got the man as he stands with the Lewis Jackson hat on right now. I'll just fuck with you, dude. Big motherfucking country. What up, dog?
Trump being calm.
Did you fight already?
Yeah, earlier.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a good show then.
Earlier.
Ladies and gentlemen from all houses and all towns. A lot of you new motherfuckers don't know who the fuck this is. All right? This is royalty in your presence. The big motherfucking real Jamaican. What up?
What up, though? 1 3. Me now say 2 a batty man. Anyway, yeah, this is Big Up Yourself, Benny.
Boom.
I mean, Mr. Legend, Quest, and Big Country. It's been a while since we are gathered together like
Back
this.
Together again.
Yeah.
So,
Wow,
we're
man,
gonna
it's been some years. Fill us in, dog.
oh man,
You didn't get to fill us in last time. What's been going on, dude?
been working, taking care of 6 motherfucking kids.
Of course.
So, and that's it, man. I've been just working, and you know, when you're working and you're in that zone and you're making that money and that overtime, and you start to trace some dreams, and the dreams are being accomplished, you just get engulfed in your zone. So that's what's been happening, man.
So last time, well, not last time. Last time you came in and we politicked a little bit. That shit was dope.
Yeah.
But the last time we sat down, all 4 of us, was like 2000 what? 2012? It was like 2012.
Yeah.
15,
No, man.
15?
When did you
Yeah.
when did you move from South?
15, 14, something like that.
14. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
moved out
I
14 at the end of I moved out of the south suburbs at like late 2014. So it's been around that time.
It's
man.
about that time, yeah.
So about 5 years. What's been going on with you in the last 5 years?
I'm currently looking for another house. So
Any new children? Dude, I'm gonna help you out a little bit.
yeah,
I'ma
any
help
new
you out a little
children.
There's been a couple of new children. There's been a whole fucking house and a couple of trucks. There's been a whole lot of money been dumping in. Okay. Dog, you fronting on Eric. You trying to be humble? Is that it?
Be cool.
Turn
Be
out.
humble.
No, I'm gonna be cool. Everybody knows where you came from. Everybody knows where you came from. Jamaica. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? We was all somewhere else. We not where we at right now.
Yeah.
And you like 10 times that shit now.
Yeah, because I was homeless. I ain't, you all know. Remember, I used to come take a shower at your crib every other day because I didn't want to overburden your crib by coming there every day. And people don't understand. People don't understand. You don't have to be anybody fucked up or too special to be homeless. I was sleeping in my Ford Taurus. And you know where I was sleeping? In the hospital parking lot. Because at the time I was like, that's the safest place to sleep.
Yeah.
You understand? So it was just me and my blanket, and I would wake up like every 30 minutes and warm up the car for 10 minutes, shut out that motherfucker, and I go back to sleep. And you would never know because in the morning, I get up early, leave that shit before people start to come to work, put my stuff in the trunk of the car, and I'm at work. Me and Big Country, we were working at the same place at the time. So people don't know.
That is perseverance, man.
Man, listen to me, man.
Fucking did that shit. I don't know too many people that can do that shit. They'll cry. You know what I'm saying? But okay, the veterans, they know where you came from. Where are you at right now?
Oh man, I'm in a glorious place right now. Looking to retire from my job. Retire and
fucking retire.
Travel the world in about 13 years. I'll retire and just travel the world or do whatever. So about 13 years. I'll do that. I'll be, because I'm doing the beer minimum. I'm doing that 22 and a half years.
You drinking beers what? You know I gotta fuck with you, dog.
Dude, no, like weren't you involved in some sort of promoting like some sort of drink or something?
Well, I was promoting like shows on breast. Like say for instance, I wear these shit. You can see it from all the way what it is saying, but it says
give them a close up, man.
You can read it to them. It said Chase the Cure. It's a cancer awareness and benefit thing where
that's dope.
Basically I keep the concert in aid of helping cancer victim and so on. So it's just like one of the things. And then one of the other show that I've kept in Jamaica, it's called Chilani Agricultural Festival, because I'm originally from the country. So farming is kind of stuff, and that's what was my vocational area in school. Farming, agriculture.
So you've been to Jamaica a bunch from these last years, right? And you've been.
I won't say a bunch.
I don't know, but I've been hearing things that have been happening, and I'm like, I probably had to go there like 5-6 times to make that shit happen. So I just
5-6 times.
Yeah, I've been there.
Making shit happen, right? Take care of your family.
Yeah, building my property, my retirement property, and all that shit.
That's big shit, dog.
Life is good, man. Life is great. Shit. I'm building. If you look on my Facebook page, you'll see my house. My house is pretty big.
The house in Jamaica or here? In
Jamaica.
Okay, your house here is pretty big too.
No, it's small for 6 kids, for 5 kids.
I mean,
we just had a we just had somebody from the real estate company come out today, so we're gonna put it up. We gotta get something.
I'm saying any fucking habitat is fucking small for 10 people. You know what I'm saying?
I know, man. We're looking for something with that with at least.
You're looking for a compound. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into this. I'm trying to get into some of the shit that white people get into, which is like have 3 and 4 and 5 wives.
Yeah. Is that what white people do?
Them white people in the country, man.
You better move to what is it? Montana?
Arizona.
North Dakota.
North
Dakota. Some damn place where nobody know that's what they.
Population is 300,000.
They can be like, you nasty. You got 3 wives. What y'all doing every night? Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get into this week. There's been a lot of shit going on this week. All right, let's name 3 things. I'm gonna let y'all go off on the first thing. Okay, we got R. Kelly. We got Jussie. You never said nothing about Jussie.
So we're gonna talk about 3 topics at a time.
Go ahead, kick it off, dog. Kick it off.
All right, the 3 topics that I really want to talk about: R. Kelly, of course, Jussie Smollett, and just the attack on black culture over the past week. So that's why
I'm glad you brought that shit up.
I had to have been here tonight.
Yeah,
I couldn't miss me.
I felt you when hell yeah.
And one of the things that I also want to say to people, man, the most independent thing you can have as a person or you can ever attain is the ability to think for yourself. If you can't think for yourself, because I'm gonna say it, I invited some people on my Facebook page to come and look, and I'm gonna say whatever I have to say tonight without apology. You understand? And I'm gonna start out by saying that black people are still slaves.
Yep.
When Kanye West,
also explain it.
When Kanye West said that all y'all, that was a choice. What he should have relegated to is in this age, this day and time, all you all still are slaves. That's a choice. Not then. Today, for us to be slaves today, it's a choice. What do I mean? We cannot think, and we're slave from the mental point of view. We cannot think, and we do not think. We do not choose to think.
Yeah, okay.
You understand? For instance, we're gonna look at the R. Kelly situation, and I don't want anybody at all to get me wrong or to misunderstand me when I'm talking about the R. Kelly situation.
Break it down, man.
All right. Many years ago, this guy that was working for BET, his name is Tory, right? He interviewed R. Kelly, and he said to R. Kelly, "So you like teenage girls?" R. Kelly baffled a little bit and said, "When you said teenage, how old are you talking?" Do you remember that interview? And he said
really
teenage.
not funny,
He said teenage, you know. And anyway,
This is what I was just saying when I came in.
You on the mic?
This is what I was just saying. R. Kelly.
Oh,
No, because that one's not working.
Let me see that.
R. Kelly didn't want to say in that interview no teenage period, even though he messed with 18 and 19 teenagers. I don't know if anybody gets that part, but I've been pissed off about all these memes. The memes got out of control. People need to understand this dude life, and that this dude's life that everybody joking with. That type of all that flailing and all that shit he was doing, that's a lot of deep hurt, the deep emotion, a bunch of deep everything. Yeah. And people trying to tear this dude down. And some of these girls have come forward and explained that their parents basically gave them away, or I don't know. And people been posting, dudes been posting, I don't know how many things about women dating older men. And why the regular dudes couldn't, unless you had money, when all the nice looking chicks was dating older men. I witnessed this growing up. Everybody in this room witnessed this growing up. Girls dating older men.
Do we hear him?
Yeah,
yeah. Y'all hear him?
Yeah, we good.
All right.
I'm not condoning anybody for like a child. I'm not condoning any of that stuff.
You shouldn't even have to say that. That's my thing about that.
This is the one thing about
the new obviously
age that
everybody...
I can't stand, that you got to put a disclosure in before you say anything.
Right.
Because people, they'll take the one like Gail was doing. Mm-hmm. You know, R. Kelly hadn't been charged with anything and still hadn't been charged, and she was trying to tell that man. No. When I say, yeah, there you go.
He hasn't been
convicted of anything, but she's like trying to, like, come on, dude, come on. He's like, what are you talking about? I beat my last case. You know, if people don't know, R. Kelly is not that smart. He still can't read well.
I realize.
Yeah, R. Kelly dumb as fuck.
He's super illiterate.
I read this week that he went to the bank for the first time by himself in 2016.
Yeah, dude, the dude cannot. He
was like, I had to go see for myself. I was like, oh
R. Kelly's
God, man.
Here,
millions of dollars.
Let me explain this. R. Kelly, somewhere at a point in time in his career, he had to get all his contracts voice recorded because he couldn't read them.
Right.
That's how illiterate R. Kelly is.
Yeah, that's how
he never learned how to. You know, his
sing
his
real good though.
Go that
he sing. Oh man, he's a good.
And
singer.
y'all would think, you know, somebody who, you know, $150 million that they were super educated, like y'all be trying to say Floyd is. Floyd's stupid as all hell. He just
Floyd can't even fucking read.
So
and people are looking at his tweets and his Instagram like, oh, he said that.
So
really,
this is my thing about the R. Kelly thing. It's just, a black woman sitting there tearing this dude down, and all that flashes in my head is we are the only people on the planet that tears their men down. Right. I don't see Asians, I don't see Muslims, I don't see Pakistani, I don't see white people tearing down all of these. There are countless of white men that are in trouble right now for some type of
what I saw. You know what I saw on the internet? They was like, how come people are not doing a documentary on Elvis Presley, who had like 15-year-old girlfriends,
right. His wife.
And I was I was telling them, I was like, because they love Elvis Presley. That's like they guy. They're not going. If somebody try to bring a case or a documentary against Elvis Presley, they're gonna burn some shit down.
Somebody getting sued.
They don't play that shit. They love their people.
You see what
do we love our people?
Right.
Do we love our people?
You see what they're doing to Michael Jackson? This man's dead.
They going for him. It's entertainment, dude. It's entertainment.
Michael Jackson is dead, and they still trying to put this dude further into the ground.
That proves to you that's entertainment. They don't care if it's true or not. Nah. They trying to put on something for people to be like, what he did, what and did who to what, and these bitches is up here telling on them. I'm glad we getting to see.
All these
bullshit.
All these priests.
It's bullshit. I think.
All these priests. Hundreds of years they've been molesting boys. Y'all ain't seen nothing.
Why? Because people don't hold them accountable. How come our people hold us accountable? They people don't hold them accountable.
Publicly accountable. Now I'm not saying.
I mean, shit. We coming from really, really low places, and we don't need our own self to hold our own self down.
And I'm not saying that certain things don't happen in everybody else's neighborhood. It's a bunch of crime and a bunch of stuff that happens in everybody's neighborhood, and the neighborhood should take care of that stuff, just like in the Asian neighborhood or culture and everything. They nip all their stuff in the bud, like how our stuff used to be back in the day. What I remember, all of the women, if it was a hole in the block, they ran that chick up out of there. They didn't want her destroying the neighborhood and enticing their husbands. They ran her up out of there. Any criminals or whatever, they were block parties and all that stuff. They would run them up out of there. Now. And the only thing that black people had in America, because our history was stolen, the only thing we had was
each other.
We had each other, and we had tradition.
Yep.
And it's keep getting stripped away every day. It's keep getting stripped away.
Tradition gone in black.
Yeah,
that's been
gone. In American black culture, tradition is gone.
You know what? Let me say this. Last night I was having a discussion with an older lady. Let me say older lady. She said that she's 75. And she said she
20 or 75?
No, 75. Okay. And she said she marched with Dr. King and so on. And she said R. Kelly is guilty. And I'm like, do you believe in due process? Yes, but he's guilty. And I'm like, I was just like, I don't give a fuck. I said, it's people like you is the problem. Mm-hmm. You are the problem. As old as she was, I'm like, you are the problem to black people and black culture. Because with if her son get locked up or her grandson get locked up, you would want due process for your son. I'm not saying like Big Country I'd said earlier, the disclaimer is that we are not defending R. Kelly. We are not defending Bill Cosby. Neither are we defending Michael Jackson.
Because there's no physical evidence. We have what's his name? R. Kelly. He married Aaliyah. So he is down with underage women. We know that. That's a fact.
All right.
That's Hollywood.
But
period,
did he marry Aliyah with
this?
did he do that with the consent or the approval of the parents?
Yes,
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But this, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. Yeah, I don't know, man. But anyway, that's subjective. What I'm saying is that if they want to peg him for fucking with underage girls, he has married one before, so they got his ass. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing about America, dog. If you've done it before, you can cross that threshold. And they like, yo, this is why they don't hire ex-offenders, because they like, yo, if you could cross that path and rob somebody, if you cross that path and shoot somebody or do something, some type of crime, then that's you.
Yeah, I mean, what I don't like about it is the fact that if you want to prosecute Kels, you got to prosecute the parents too.
Yeah.
If you're not going to prosecute them, then leave Kelly alone. Plain and simple. Like, why is he being interviewed and ridiculed himself? And that goes to everybody else, man, who's saying that he needs to get what he deserves. This and that. Everybody is doing it.
Yeah.
You got older women sleeping with younger boys, and you got older men sleeping with younger
That doesn't
girls.
make it okay. But that does not make it okay to be hypocrite.
Exactly.
Be a hypocrite about it.
It's
right?
all hypocritical, and everybody's acting like this is something brand new. You know,
Right.
and I've been saying for the longest, how many times can you go OMG about the same thing? Can you imagine coming home for 365 days in a row being acting surprised every day?
Right.
Really, and that's how it
Hell
looks.
no.
Really, that's how it looks. Like, come on, the first time, okay, you surprised. Wow, okay, you got me. By the time you get to the 5th or 6th day, man, like really, same time every day, you still just as shocked.
I cannot believe.
Hey, Marcus said that the parents were enabling the situation.
Whatever,
Dude,
man.
they're trying to
I mean,
blackmail the dude. It's super simple. I don't even understand.
I heard the same thing, Marcus.
Why
I heard
this
the
stuff
same thing,
makes
dude.
news. Everybody know it's about some type of money.
It's the same MO.
Super simple.
Because Kel said that this comes about after
His wife.
Well, yes, his wife, but after he stopped cutting checks to those people.
Yeah.
You understand? Because
Same thing happened to Cosby. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cosby's like, yo, I can't support you no more.
You know,
They was
who
like,
came
really?
out in support for Bill Cosby? White female Donald Trump supporters, man.
Yeah.
At a Trump rally, there was like that Me Too movement is BS.
Because they
whole
sent the
Cosby
Me Too
situation is
motherfuckers
BS.
after Trump.
Yeah, they're like, look, if somebody sexually harasses you or sexually assaults you, you're not going to keep in contact with them 10 or 15 years after the fact.
Time out. Can I say something? I wrote, okay. They sent these Me Too motherfuckers after Trump, right? And that shit didn't work.
It didn't
So
work.
if the liberals, the left, is known for this Me Too shit, why would you think that America will vote for you in this feminist and Me Too shit?
Right.
People wonder why, and I tried to explain this to a couple people, why Hillary lost the last election. It's because nobody is down with that weird shit.
Right.
Everybody is like, truth, logic, I know where I came from. I know where I want to go. All of this extra shit ain't it. They're trying to make this extra shit official. I'm tolerant of the extra shit because it's America. This is nobody country but the Native Americans, right? Okay, so we don't have a right to say anything should be anything. It's say except them, right? So I'm just like, yo, you know, people like a lot of married white women voted for Trump. Of course they did. People who are conservative, okay, Republicans, of course they're gonna vote for Trump. They're not gonna vote for the weirdo motherfuckers who's down with gay in 3 bathrooms. And if you say what you want to say, you hate women. They're not gonna vote for that shit. That's what when I was looking at Clinton's last shit, the motto was I'm with her. And I'm like, I'm not with her. I'm with justice. I'm with equality. I'm with everything that basically benefits.
Explain equality first.
Equality is this. Everybody has the same chance at everything. Wrong or right?
Right.
Yes.
That sounds right?
Yes.
Okay, we
Yes.
can agree on that?
Yes.
Okay, everybody has the same chance at everything. That's equality. Okay, equality is not like, yo, there's 3 bathrooms. You're going to tolerate our 3rd bathroom. That's bullying. That's bullying.
Yes.
Yo, our lifestyle, we like to throw fire into the gas. If you don't like that, then you firephobic.
Okay.
Okay.
This is America at this point, right?
Right.
Yeah, you got that right. You cannot stand up for anything, or you're phobic of something. And if y'all don't know, people don't know, that means you're scared of something. I'm not scared of anything. I'm not even scared of clowns anymore.
What?
I'm not scared. No,
Just clowns.
I gotta take a drink on that.
Just clowns. This guy right here.
Yeah, I had an
Don't
experience.
show no clowns.
I had an experience, but
you might get fucked up.
This is my thing, and
Go ahead.
I'll be having, people from our background, you white, Latino, they'll be watching. If they're not watching, they'll eventually come in and watch my video, and they will give me feedback and say this is what. And for my white friends, let me kind of break it down to you, so you can understand this. Not because I'm pro-black or I speak black, it doesn't mean that I am anti-you or I'm racist.
Right.
Not because I'm for myself.
Please explain this.
It doesn't mean that I am against you. What I mean, a lot of times I speak up about the antagonist to me, to my race, to my culture. It doesn't mean that I'm bashing you. I'm just speaking up against stuff that is
the injustice
fucking with me.
Right, exactly.
You understand?
The things that affect us. Yeah.
So some people think that because
I'm so glad you said that shit, dog.
Some people think that because I'm speaking up for myself,
you're racist.
And my people, I'm racist.
Right.
No, I like white clothes.
So glad. you sell out. You fucking cool. You supposed to wear the obsidian black lava.
No, that was just a joke. I gotta get it, man.
I get it. Hey, yo, the brethren get it, man. But I feel you. Being proud of your own race, being proud of your heritage should not mean that you hate another race or another heritage.
And it's not.
These are the things that affect us. If you was like, yo, they taking our kilts over there in Ireland, I'd be like, that's fucked up. That's your heritage. Y'all, they shouldn't do that to y'all. Y'all should be the same way with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then this is why pay attention to these dudes out here that are just falling in line with whatever the women's agenda is.
Speak on that
and speak up, because it's super simple. We talking about life and death here. This is not somebody might be short one piece of bread. We talking about dying, all because somebody, just so they can get some pussy later. It's vagina for days. You ain't got to worry about that. So ain't no need. You can stand up for whatever it is that you want to say and what you believe in, because your children's life depend on it. And I was just talking with a friend of mine earlier this week. I don't hate nobody. Nobody. I don't care what you do, what color you is.
None of us. They try to dub us as like, that. Oh, I don't hate nobody neither.
I don't understand how any man on the planet can hate women when it's just it's the genetics and the nature of the whole how life exists is we need that part. Can't nobody exist on the planet without the woman and the man. Life got to come through the woman. Life
they be trying to make it.
And people, oh, you hate women. I don't hate no fucking women. Are you stupid? Oh, you're a misogynist. Seriously? You think any man would hate misogynist? Just look at it like this. You say I'm a misogynist. Okay. You think I would not want to benefit from all the bullshit that women believe? So how can I be a misogynist? All the bullshit that women believe, I can just follow suit and I can get booty and I can do everything. I can get all this shit, enjoy all the fruits of women's stupidity. There's no such thing as being a misogynist. I can't stand when people say that.
That's the name of my next album.
People talking about we hate women and I don't hate nobody.
I don't hate anybody.
I hate people that cause harm to other people. That's what I hate.
Exactly.
What I hate about, I don't hate people. I hate the ignorance ways.
Yeah,
exactly.
I hate.
I don't like. I hate to say hate, but I don't like people that manipulate people. people who are dishonest, people who use love as a rules to get what they want to get. People be like, "You hate women?" No, I don't like manipulators.
Right. Let me explain something to everybody really quick. This is nothing more than a national like bully. Right. Absolutely. Okay. So the first thing a bully does, they play victim.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the very first step.
Yep.
They say, "Hey, you looked at me funny, right? Or you did whatever. So now I get to
punish you.
Now I get to bother you."
Right. Yep.
Right. Now I get to do whatever I want to do to you because I've justified why I'm doing this. So that's what the national women's movement is. You hate women. That's my justification now.
Right.
For the action. Do whatever I'm going to do to you next. Press you, whatever the case may be. So it's an extreme level of bullying. I said, I mean, come on, like seriously, like to sit here and say that someone actually hates someone.
The strong man.
I mean, it's damn near hilarious. You know what I'm saying? To really like to try to put forward such propaganda on such an extreme level to the point where the country has gotten to where it's gotten.
Right.
You know, like I mean, really, it's to the point now where man can't even compliment a female anymore. He out of a job.
Hey, over the last couple of years, I think it really got from bad to worse. Yeah. And I'm not talking about worse like, yo, man, you could have. I'm talking about worse like.
Hold on, dog. We got a call right quick. Yo, what up? You reached BMV. What's your name and where you come from, dude? Or man?
Oh, yes. This is Southpaw.
Southpaw, what's going on, dog?
I'm making it, man. I mean, I was trying to call into the show, man. The Wi-Fi's been acting a little nutty. It's just been roaming and loading. That's all it is. Just
what's on your mind, son? This is Southpaw Huey, y'all. He is old school veteran,
no doubt.
BMV. What's going on, dog?
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
I was just going on with all this crazy stuff going on this week, man. It's been a roller coaster ride, man.
Dog. I feel you on that.
I mean, this thing with the R. Kelly thing, man, and people already just going nuts and stuff like that. People going ham.
Dude, you're not from Chicago.
On Oprah and Miguel.
You're not. What's that? That's the same Gail that interviewed R. Kelly. I've been trying to find that shit out.
Yeah.
That's Oprah friend Gail that interviewed R. Kelly when he snapped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oprah's girl. Oprah's BFF. Yeah.
What the fuck? I know she kind of looked like Oprah. You know, people that love each other a lot look.
Yeah, that is Gail that denied.
That's Gail Winfrey right there was representing. Dude, her attitude, Southpaw, tell me if I'm good or bad, dog. Her attitude, because her eyes didn't open up a lot at all. She looked kind of smug. She was like, oh, yeah, he was fucking up. He was doing that. Yeah, he's definitely blah, blah, blah. She was not saying, hey, brother, I'm giving you a chance to clear yourself. That attitude was not present.
Exactly.
This is our sister.
Yeah.
All right?
It was just chill.
So what you think, dog? What you think?
Like a cucumber. Like it's just like basically like watching just watching like a house of cards just fall down and or just bursting into flames and just watching it burn.
She it seemed like she loved that. She was like, yo, this is the best interview in United States history. This dude flipping out right now. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna get a raise for this.
Yeah.
When she was talking about it, did you see when she was talking about it? When she was like, yo, CBS, we got the exclusive, and they was like, whoa, yeah, we saw that shit. She was like, yeah, I got the exclusive, and that shit was rough. Fucking stupid ass black man getting emotional on that shit.
And as you saw, she had to put in the fact that she stood strong as a woman and all that stuff through his
really
him getting emotional and upset about the accusations. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that was just extra. I mean, that was just extra cheese on the Whopper, man. That was just, you know, that was the cherry on top of the cake. You know what I mean?
Dramatics, right? Dramatics.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You agree on that?
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Cheese on a waffle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this.
Man, we gotta get rid of this feedback. Thanks for that call, though, dog. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good one.
Yep. Thanks, dog.
Go ahead. A lot of people look at this stuff and they don't see the ultimate thing.
And that is,
and I'm on social media every day, all day. I've seen at a TV station overseas take snippets from that. Do you know that if we use a clip from that CBS interview, that Gayle King, and we don't put certain disclaimer, I will hear so much, you get sued.
Right.
Do you know that those people overseas, all of those news entities in Australia, in New Zealand, in Portugal, wherever they might be, that using stuff, they have to pay CBS parent company for that shit.
Yeah.
They don't do that for free. Do you know what Gayle check is like? Do you know how big that bonus is?
It's probably a lot.
This is like at minimum $10 million. This is the one interview that the whole world's been wanting. And with she getting that interview, remember, you know, they didn't even show that interview in full. They break it up. They break it up. They show just enough where he got on the break. So everybody want to see the rest of it tomorrow. So in result of that, it's almost like the Super Bowl of interview. Whereas in those advertisers are those business gonna pay big money for their product to be advertised during this period of time. So it's a lot of money. Trust me. And then let me tell you something. What happened for them? See, when he snapped, you see when he snapped?
R. Kelly?
Yeah. When he got emotional and snap and breakdown and whatever, you could never ask for a better interview when it comes to ratings, man.
Oh yeah.
That's good. And that's money. That hundreds of millions.
Let me ask you this.
And that was on what network again?
CBS, right? Yeah. Do you think it was acting? Do you think it was legit?
You know what? I
need to go around the room with this question.
No, I think it was legit, and this is why. I think
hold on. Do you think it was legit?
Yeah. It's emotion, yeah.
How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was legit too. Go ahead.
The reason why I think his emotion was legit, I think he probably looked himself in the mirror and said that this is the end of the road. He's gonna be probably gone for the rest of his life because they're talking about
it got real.
Yeah,
it got really real.
Yeah, I think what they're talking about is that he could face up to 70 years in prison.
He done.
You know what? And now that you say that shit kind of makes sense because before he was taking it as a joke. He was like, when the documentary came out, his numbers jumped up a little bit, and he was going to parties like, yeah, I'm R. Kelly. But then when they sent him back to jail, he was like, yo, y'all trying to kill me?
Yeah.
Yes.
One thing about I want to say something right quick about R. Kelly's rant. Okay. When I looked at his body language, how he was answering, how he did everything, this looked like a really desperate man that has been denigrated. And for those who don't know what that means being accused of some shit you ain't do. You know what I'm saying? So if my man let's just go ahead right quick and let's look at the other side. Because this is what we do as BMV. We look at all sides. We want to go ahead and basically push out anything that's not possible. We want to get the logical shit and then we want to make a decision, right? Okay, so let's just say he did marry Aaliyah and he did fuck with some young chicks back in the day. He got acquitted. He said, yo, done with that shit. All right. Fast forward 10, 20 years later, and they release this motherfucking documentary, so to speak. All right. And he like, yo, I changed. I'm not into that shit no more. I don't do that shit no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These people that y'all claiming that I hold as a harem or whatever, and then I sent shopping with money before, they was all living with us. We was all friends and shit. But then you have the media like Gail. We seen Oprah crucify Chris Brown before.
Yep.
Okay. We seen black culture, period, just
Chris Brown
not accept the black man's story. They want to go with the other narrative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The woman
media.
Never wrong story.
The wrong story. Why? Because it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Yo, we want to see Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby did no cursing comedy. It was hilarious before cable. Bill Cosby gave us the Cosby Show, Black Family Life.
Educational Black Family TV
Black
show.
Family Life. This is how
Different
real
world.
black family function.
Different world.
Okay.
No ignorance.
I don't think I
Exactly.
ever would have knew about college had it not been for a different
Exactly.
world.
That's why I was going next.
About that.
He gave us a different world. I didn't know about college. They was like more school after high school. I was like, oh man, I don't know if I could take this. I saw Denise, Whitley, Dwayne, all of them. I was like,
look like it's fun.
That shit look. I'm going to that motherfucker. That shit look good for black people. He did that for black people. He gave money to black colleges.
Over 70 million.
And they took down the statues.
I wonder if they
and
gave that money
disowned
back.
them.
Nope.
They didn't give his money back. They disowned him. Now we're talking about a guy who didn't do none of that shit.
Right. And you know what? I feel like when they take back his doctorate, right? They take back that degree.
Honorary, yeah.
They take honorary, they take back everything, take down. They
should gave his bread back.
They even take up the Hollywood star, that Walk of Fame star.
Damn, they did that too?
Yeah, they did that.
I did not know that.
Wow, Trump shit's still up there, huh?
Yeah, they did that. And I feel like
when was the family show of Trump coming out?
I feel
for
like
any damn body.
I feel like if I give you some money and you're gonna abandon me in the time of need or trouble, and then you rip down all of what I've had to show that I'm a liar.
Everything that
go, give me back that money.
Yeah, right.
You can't just take. You can't just.
If you gonna turn around
disown me
and crucify me and
keep
peg
what
me
I
to
gave
be
you,
some type of evil person or some no good person after all of everything that I've given you, since I'm a bad person, my money is bad too. So give me that money back. Everybody should give Bill Cosby that money back. All of them parents that did whatever the hell, give R. Kelly that money back. All them girls that is accusing the woman. I want everybody to understand with this whole R. Kelly thing. No woman got up one day and was like, I need justice for myself because something happened. Somebody decided they was gonna go for whatever reason that we'll never know. Somebody was like, okay, let's take this dude down. And somebody had to go and hunt and find information to try to take this dude down. Nobody came forward to the police. Nobody came and said nothing. R. Kelly's wife got on a talk show and decided to tell everybody. I don't know how she was a successful choreographer if she was being held hostage somewhere. I just don't know how that happened. And she got on the show crying about how she was felt captive and forced to have sex. Let me take that back. She was forced to have sex after she didn't want to have sex no more the way that she was having it.
That shit is so subjective. I
don't
want to get into that in this show, though.
It's fucking weird. But the whole thing about it is his wife started all this shit and then turned around after the snowball effect happened and praised them and try to defend them. Now she did it. Now everybody else trying to hang him after what she started.
I'm sorry. Does she have a vagine?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
All right. You know, and let me say this real quickly.
If people who have a vagine they cannot lie.
Yeah,
that's what we know. They
Let
cannot lie.
let me
These
say
are
this.
the people that we should be following in this society.
Let me say this.
Dog, I was being
And some of
facetious.
y'all black people gonna get probably pissed off at me. But this is what, man.
Not if you say the truth.
You see, let me say it in this way.
This is
so
your
I
brothers
include
right
myself
here,
in the
dog.
narrative. You see, we as black people, we are dumb as fuck. We are stupid. Black people are actually the stupidest set of people on earth. And this is what. Look at Harvey White. Look. We're gonna look at the white side and the black side.
Dude, you can't even go through that list tonight. It's a
we just go call a couple that I can remember.
Yeah.
All right. First of all, Oprah and Gail, they are best friend with Harvey Weinstein.
Lesbians.
So they will do everything to defend him.
Buddy with him.
Lesbians.
I see. All right. So look at Harvey Weinstein. Look at Charlie Sheen. Look at Donald Trump. Look at
all
of these.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. Rosa, and I'm just gonna talk about white violation. Rosenbar and all of them. And when I say white violation, look, they've done stuff that jeopardize their employers'
reputation
standing in the public.
Yeah.
What did their employers do?
Fired them?
They fire Rosenbar, but she still owned the show.
Right.
She owned the show.
Still making money.
Fire Kevin Spacey. He's still getting his money because he's under contract.
This is for public shit.
That's just public.
This is not supposed to hurt him. He made the fucking show. Get the fuck out of here.
They fired according to them, they fired Harvey Weinstein. He still own the company.
This dude's still partying, dog.
You understand? All right.
My thing is that they try to be like, be quiet for just a little while.
Just until it blow over. We are going through a movement now. It's called Me Too movement. But no, look at this. How many white people you see call for the boycotting of white people work or products?
Right.
None. I am yet to see a white person say boycott Harvey Weinstein or whatever. But guess what niggas do? Oh, R. Kelly is this? Mute R. Kelly, boycott his music. Mute Bill Cosby, boycott is whatever. Guess what? Bill Cosby don't even own the Cosby show no more. He sold it long time for $305 million. Long time he's getting residual or royalty from his role and certain stuff. His production thing in it. But in terms of the rights to the show, when the show is aired, he's not the one who's getting the money. Just like R. Kelly. Is not the one that's getting the money. Like somebody.
R. Kelly signed his shit over to Aaliyah's mom
a long time ago. Right. But you notice they didn't boycott Serena Williams.
Sure didn't.
They ain't gonna do that.
Why not? Why? Let's talk about why they're not gonna.
And then I keep forgetting to bring this up. China, even though her stature is really nothing to talk about. But
talking about Black China.
Black China.
Okay, because
we thought you were talking about the 18-year-old boyfriend. This girl, but she's 30-something years old.
Shit.
She got a whole 18-year-old boyfriend. Nobody bring this lady up. Nobody bring up any of these teachers that been boning these little boys.
Hold that thought. Yo, what up, caller? What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Chris Vicious. I was checking you guys out.
What's going on,
my first time calling in.
Hello?
Excuse me? Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead, man. What's going on with
you? The gentleman with the pink shirt, when he said that when he made the comment that black folks are stupid, they're not stupid. We black folks ain't stupid. We're just lazy.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. And the reason that I say that is because when we see people, not all of us, but when we see somebody, a black person that's on CBS or NBC, the majority of black folks look at that black person as supposedly the expert, the person of authority, the person to follow,
right? And
not looking at the substance of that person. Let me give you case in point. Let's remember when a while back on ABC when Robin Roberts, when she interviewed Chris Brown, and Chris Brown wanted to talk about his new album, and she wanted to talk about the Rihanna crap. All right, that doesn't make that doesn't make her credible just because she's on ABC, but because she's got that platform. The platform protects her. The same thing with Gayle King. See, Gayle King, she's no real journalist. Right. And the only reason she got that job is because of Oprah. Right. What black folks need to stop doing, they need to tune out real television, come on the internet where the real black media is, and get their information. But see, people don't want to do that because that's too lazy. So what they do is, You know, they'll turn on their television set and they'll see a black person on there and they say, oh, that black person must be credible. And they're not credible. All right. If Gayle King was so credible, how come she's not giving the same interview to Charlie Rose or Charlie Sheen or her best buddy, Weinstein, Matt Lauer?
Her best buddy. There are pictures recently. Yes, recently. I'm glad you brought that shit up. Thanks for that call, dude.
Let me address that. Yeah, no, I want to address that.
Hold on. Whether she's a credible journalist or not, the fact that she's not about to interview no white person, period. I don't give a shit what that's not about.
Well, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why she's not going to interview no white person, period. Because the same people who she worked for are white. And those white people are going to tell her who to interview.
Dog, what's your name? What's your name, bro?
Oh man, my name is Chris Vicious. I check you guys out on my YouTube and on my Twitter. My Twitter handle is Chris Radio.
That's what's up.
For sure, man.
Hey, hit us in the DM, dog. We need to hook up, dog.
All right, Chris, let me address the thing where I say it was.
We're going to let you go right now, but real Jamaican going to talk about you, dog.
All right. When I said stupid, when I said black people are stupid, this is what happened. The reason that we kill one another for no reason at all.
Yeah, it's stupid. Mm-hmm.
We tear down one another.
It's stupid.
Look at this. How many black people own a black business in the black community, apart from churches? Not even the fucking liquor store.
Own them churches.
Not even the liquor store is not owned by black people. It's owned by Arab and white. Mm-hmm. You understand? So when I said stupid, I mean it like that. Stupid. Look how many white people are out there cheering down the white accused of the same crime that the white people has done. But black people are, it's like kind of field day for black people against black people. And my simple thing is that I'm standing right in the middle of the road. I'm not on R. Kelly side. I'm not on the alleged victim side. Mm-hmm. Let it play out in court and let the court decide.
I don't even believe in the court shit.
I mean, you see how the court did Bill Cosby, though.
I just had to get on the
There was no evidence whatsoever for Bill Cosby to be sitting in jail right now. But
he's still, the court.
He's in jail.
You know what happened 2 days ago?
Here's the thing, though. I want to address Larry Dawson. Mm-hmm. There was some movies about Woody Allen. Go ahead. Yeah.
You talking about his dad?
No. Woody Allen did. I don't know. He adopted his daughter and married her and fucked her or some shit like that.
I ain't hear about
that. Was documented.
I ain't never heard. I heard.
But here's the thing: people bringing up shit about how come Elvis and his underage girlfriends didn't make it like R. Kelly and all of that, because Elvis people love him.
Yep.
Okay. Nobody loves these guys. Nobody loves these guys. They want to see these guys die.
Yep.
Even our own women. Even the the opposition, the Trump supporters, they want to see us fucked up. All I want to see is just look. I wanted when I saw all these memes come out. When I saw all these memes come out, I was like, I don't find none of these funny.
Right.
The dude was crying on TV. He's desperate. He's really, really desperate right now. I know liars blink.
Jerry Lee Lewis, yes, him too.
Ears and their nose and shit. When they trying to lie, this dude, she asked him straight up, "Do you fuck with little girls?" He was like, "No, ma'am. They trying to kill me." I'm like, how could you, if he's wrong or right, how could you sit up there if you was 100%, if you was 100% innocent in this situation? How do you convince somebody who has already convicted you because your color and your gender?
You can't.
Exactly.
You can't.
So how can you, when they was sitting up there fucking with him, when they were teasing him, when they were making memes and shit about this guy, hold on, when they were making memes about this guy crying.
I thought Roman Polanski came back, dude.
When they were making memes about this guy crying and saying, "Y'all trying to kill me." Right. What the fuck? What can you do? You a rapist. We gonna get your ass. yo, I ain't raped nobody. What y'all trying to do?
Right.
Hey, yo, stop, please. I didn't do it. There's no evidence nowhere. There's no justice. There's no nothing. There's no nothing. Stop, please. You trying to kill me. You trying to get me fucked up.
He can't make no money no more right now.
That it is
I don't know what he can do.
When he said that it is life, he's fighting for his life. Yeah. It's literal.
I felt that shit. I felt that shit.
Literally.
Does anybody know what prison is like?
No, they don't know.
If they don't know what prison is like,
this shit is entertainment. They eating popcorn on
this shit.
Oh, look at him. Oh, grown man crying.
Here's the thing,
if you don't know what prison is like, you won't understand that when he said that he's fighting for his life. Yeah. That's R. Kelly potentially going to prison.
Yeah.
Till he die.
Not until he die, until somebody probably kill him.
Ain't nobody killing that dude until he die.
Does anybody here in this room right now see this as familiar?
Oh, yeah.
Because there was somebody named Orenthal J.
What Orenthal got to do with this?
No.
Because no.
I got it, man.
You want to say it?
I got it, man.
Go ahead and say it, dude.
Listen to me. There's a thing they call monkey.
Okay.
And you see when the monkey's on your back, nigga, they're gonna get you.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna stop until they get you. You understand? So, like OJ, we had this discussion before in the previous about 7-8 years ago, 10 years ago when he just went to prison, and when he got convicted. He didn't get convicted because he went and steal back his stuff. In any other case or any other person, they would lock up people that he went to get it right.
Right.
So he got convicted for the murder of his ex-wife.
And the judge even pretty much brought it up. You know what I mean? Before she sentenced him, she was like, "I'm not sentencing you based on whatever." I'm like, "You knew right then and there."
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
So this was coming for R. Kelly, and it's not over yet because they said that there's a 13-year-old girl in Michigan, and the Michigan police is investigating. So they need R. Kelly for questioning her. They're gonna be asking for him to come to Michigan.
Yeah, he's done. I mean, check this out, man. If they locked up Bill Cosby with no evidence, R. Kelly's done.
This shit done, dog.
He's done. I mean, he know it. He know it. I'm gonna tell you. That's why he took that interview. That's why he took that interview, because that interview will be the last time he gets to speak freely. You know what I'm saying about this whole situation. So it was good that he did it. You know what I'm saying? That's why he pretty much just let it all out.
Bill Cosby come from another time, and I couldn't see him snapping out or crying on TV. Like I just see him looking like these motherfuckers said they was gonna do me in, and they did it.
And they did it.
I mean, here's the thing, man. The reason why our race finds it funny whenever a black man is being lynched, is because they've been groomed and conditioned by their mothers to hate us.
Yeah,
it's a direct correlation, and we've said it numerous times before.
That's a competition.
Black men, our women hate us, plain and simple. So this is why there's no mercy when it comes to us. There is no crevice. There is no type of support or aid whenever we're going through the fire.
Right.
People laugh at it like ha 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 ha.
People abandon Bill Cosby.
Laugh at him, make fun of him. This and that.
People abandon.
But if it was a black woman. If it was a black woman,
they'll move heaven, earth, and
but look,
fire.
They
can't wait till Chris Brown touch a girl in the wrong way.
If it was a black woman, it'd be completely different.
His shit ain't over with yet.
Remember,
because Chris Brown got the rights to his music, and then they tried to get him for the rape. They say him and the security guard tried to rape the girl.
Where in France?
Yeah. And then
that same girl in France, right?
I ain't going for that shit. I'm about to countersue your ass for defamation because you ain't about to pop me off. So they ain't done.
How many times have you heard that?
They're not done with Chris Brown yet.
3 other people.
They're not done.
All right, I'm gonna break this to you. 2 days ago.
Go ahead.
First of all, black people, let me talk to you. Or let me talk to us. You say before you spit in the ear, just think.
Make sure you're not spitting in the wind.
It's gonna come right back down in your face if you don't move. So you're spitting at people and standing in the same location. It's gonna come back around to bite you in your ass. And when I say that, I mean like when you look at laws in America, there's 2 positions of any given law. One, the law was made to protect white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2, the law was made to kill or to imprison black. You understand? So the law is there for white. Black people is not in the freaking confined of no law. Like law is here to protect you. Anytime anything happen in the law for black people is because the law is cornered and they has nowhere to go. So they has no way to go but to rule in your favor. Look here. Let me tell you why. And go and Google this shit if you haven't heard it or seen it yet.
You're gonna do our Googles, man.
Why I said
do your Googles, man.
You Google YouTube, whatever the fuck. Why I said law is not meant for black people. No. Jesse Jackson Jr. He got charged, convicted, and he went to prison for misappropriation of campaign funds.
They
right?
wanted him off that project.
Wait. This white guy here in Illinois, his name is Aaron Schock, Schock. He was a Republican congressman. Young guy just like me. I'm 38. He's 38 too.
38 is young.
So
that's old as fuck.
Basically, like your mama. basically, he got charged. He got charged in 2016 for misappropriation of that's how campaign. They get niggas, but guess what? 2 days ago, day before yesterday, 2 days ago, the deal that the prosecutor in Chicago, Cook County, struck is pay back that $110,000 and walk away for free.
Wow.
Dude, you cannot bring up any type of point or anything on Chicago politics.
Yeah.
You know, this shit is wild, unfair. Yes. This is if you want to be the next president of the United States, come get your start here in Chicago.
Yes.
Because there's enough corruption, enough bias, racism, everything here. They should make politicians here.
You remember about 10 to 12 years ago, this guy, I think he was Detroit Mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick.
I heard about Kwame.
He went to prison. I don't know if he's still in prison. He went to prison for some misappropriation, I think, also with money.
Yeah.
Guess what? Alderman.
He's black?
Yeah, black person. Alderman in Chicago, his name is Ed Berg. He's under FBI investigation. And he just ran last week for re-election for his ward. He's been an alderman for over 50 years. The longest serving person in Illinois pocket. But guess what? He win the fucking re-election with more than 80% of the votes.
That's the vote, man.
And he's under FBI. FBI raided his office 2 times.
Chicago is a very good and prime example of black people being led astray. I argue.
It ain't just black people.
Down and
everybody.
No. Yeah, I get that. But black people have it the worst.
I mean, right now,
because I sit down and I talk with my grandmother. My grandmother is in her 90s, and she still. Why would they put it on the news if it wasn't? I'm like, you still don't understand. You then seen people hose down with water hoses and dogs sicked on them, and you believe the news? I'm like, stop believing the news. That all that's did you see that? They shot up that. Ain't nobody shoot up no. This is America. Ain't nobody shooting up nothing. It's gonna be a conspiracy, but ain't nobody knocking down the building without a conspiracy.
Listen.
We ain't no superpower when this crazy shit is happening.
I survived 3 shootouts. All right. The first time I was in the wrong place at the wrong motherfucking time. The other 2. I had it coming.
I saved him from the one because I don't know what he was doing. I was trying to tell him get down. It was
just a joke, but we need to finish this shit.
Yeah, because we are ran out of time.
Go ahead. Let's go around here. Let's start with you, dude. Last comments.
I mean, fellas, y'all got to wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's enough evidence for everybody to connect the dots. You know, I mean, really, it's unfortunate that a lot of us as black people, we like to laugh at people and make fun of them until we're dealing with a similar situation. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and it's the same MO. You know, it's always a woman. You know, this man has sex with a woman, and now we have to act like that's such a horrible thing. You know, when everybody's doing it. So, what's going on with R. Kelly, man? That man needs a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that his people, which is us, won't even stand up for him. But I don't know, man. I mean, everything is about to change for the worse. You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying it for the longest, man. The black race is decimated.
Yeah.
There is no race, dude. I mean, we display that every single time. If we can't come together for people like Cosby, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, I mean, who are we as a people? How
really good
come
people.
Back, right. How could we come back after that in March for a Trayvon Martin or somebody? You know what I'm saying? You can't sit here and tell me that Trayvon Martin or Mike Brown meant more to us than Cosby did.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? And not to say that one life is more valuable than the next, but I'm just saying, like, to put it into perspective. You know?
Women don't want trained, let me say that because I don't have another word. Women don't want trained black men to die. You will see women support the most criminalistic people, dudes you've ever seen. They didn't rob, shot, killed, and steal. They don't want them to die. They will protect them. It'll be a march.
Yeah, like the one guy they had to go fund me
the
for.
Van Dyke case. All of them people were down at that courthouse. Besides that boy mama.
What's the same question?
That boy mama wasn't even down.
To his point, the one guy they had the mug shot that they had to go fund before they raised him up for $40K. Y'all remember that? The one dude that was in jail, he had a mug. I forgot what he was in.
Oh, the light skinned dude that went and was a model. Yeah. Women love they would support because those type of men they can control. So men need to wake up and understand we at the bottom of the toilet. I don't understand why men can't see, black men can't see this. You can fart wrong and you can go to jail. I just had to get on a payment plan for tickets. I didn't even get pulled over for. I've been arguing with this lady for a week.
I tried to renew my license.
Yeah, I told you.
They was like, yo, son, we got some surprises for you.
Nope. This system is not made for us. People like to think because they allowed you to go to college and you got a house now and you got a fancy car and you could say fuck or whatever the hell that you free and you this is that and the other. You're not free. They're allowing you to do certain type of things. And like we just, I like to talk about the bully thing because I overcame that bully shit. And I understand what it is. And this is a bully situation. This is why they allow us to do certain shit. Mm-hmm. And people don't look at the shit from the ground up. We as black people, we already not even considered human beings by law. And y'all out here fighting for certain things. Y'all should be fighting for that. When we lost our rights in 2008, and they was like, what should we do? Should we renew it or should we abolish it? What should we do? And they were just like, let's even know. They were like, let's just renew what was already in place. And they're not humans. We're just gonna renew it. And people still, oh yeah, I'm a strong idiot and I'm a blah, blah. Get the fuck that type of shit right there. That pisses me off about the black community. And this is why Real J said, and this is why I said, and everybody, this is why we are stupid. Because it's too much shit that is afforded to us today that we can get in, infiltrate the system, and overcome it. But it's just fucking stupid. It's super simple.
Yep.
It's super simple, but there's no support. We getting torn down from every direction. Our own women.
Let me add this to your thing in 2008. Then
Mike.
In 2008, what had happened went over. Yeah. I would say 99% of black people had. Yeah. They didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
They still don't have a clue that
today
we lost that right. And listen, if you have to get that right renew, hey, you renew your license, bro. We renew our license maybe every 5 years, right?
I'm trying.
Which mean when I say that, which mean they reserve the right to say, you know what, we're not gonna give it back to you because you are blind or you are deaf or you are not fit for driving.
They can do that. Yeah.
You understand? Same thing, but continue the country.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's all I wanted to say because people. I understand. I've seen magnificent things from black people. I believe we created every goddamn thing and the white man stole it. So, because I just seen marvelous stuff from black people. Yeah. But in this day and age, we're fucking stupid as shit. And women are straight up producing more and more stupid ass little boys.
But we cool with being stupid.
People act like this shit don't exist.
That's my problem. We cool with being
majority, if not damn near all
stupid get
black
you pussy
people
though.
Come from some type of poverty. And you seen them dudes on the corner, or them dudes not being loved, or little girls not having no daddy there, and the mama letting the boyfriend hunch on the girl or rub the girl or molest the girl. Y'all seen this shit. Y'all heard this shit, but y'all want to act like it don't exist. That shit is not smart. The opposite of smart is fucking dumb as hell. So this is what it is. In order to come out of anything, you got to understand the basis of what happens in any type of situation. People may not like it, and it's cool. I don't care. That this is what look when criminals run from the police, they already know it's cops and robbers. They running, and when the police get them, you won't never see the dude argue because he knew what it was.
Yeah,
females.
I was thinking about this today.
No. To the end. No, I'm a woman, and you shouldn't touch. And like the girl that the dude saved the girl from drowning, and now he about to go to jail for saving touching her. Are you fucking so?
Hey,
but we're smart. Okay,
that's all I want to say. I want to answer Lil Art 1981 his questions. He says, why do y'all think women are so supportive of trash dudes? It's likely compatibility. Yes, you're right, son. You're right. Trash recognize trash, real recognize real. I saw a video this week of somebody. Did I send y'all that shit? When dude smacked that girl on the ass.
Nah, I ain't see that one.
He smacked on the ass. That shit.
Up,
down, left, right, north, south. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Hey. But anyway, hold on. Let me make my point, dog.
Oh, my bad.
But my thing is that yes, real recognizes real, son. If you are a good man, if you're about strength, tenacity,
stand up for that shit,
honesty, responsibility, then you will see these women do not coincide or is not related to you. Real does not recognize real. Somebody just posted this on Facebook. I'm like, yo, okay, can you imagine a real smart guy with a thought? Can you do that? You can't do it. We hold different things important. You hold rent. You hold your car note. You hold your dignity and responsibility important. Thoughts do not give a fuck. But I will give thoughts one thing. They look really good and they're really easy. Mm-hmm. Do not sit up there and think that you're losing out because they have herpes too. Do not do not think that you're losing out because these loose women will not fuck with you. All right? There are people who are family oriented and there are people that's not. For years, we got mad at bitches that would not. We was like, no, don't go fuck with Scooty Jade and don't do that. We're the good guys. We have jobs.
Let them go on over there where they going.
Go the fuck over there. We don't give a fuck. Real recognize real. That's all I gotta say.
All right. In wrapping up. Yeah, I must say that this week has been one of the most turbulent week in America for black people in a long time because of the assault on the black culture. You know, you're talking about that young boy down where is he in Alabama, 21 and 23 years old that got killed, that got shot a bunch of times. Yeah. The town hall meeting that the residents of 85 people got arrested.
Damn, that's a lot of people. That's pettywagging.
They refuse to bring charges to the police and so on. Then that black local congresswoman down there, she's the only black elected person. Snap the fuck out. And then there was a case that happened in 2015 in Dallas where two police officers pulled over this car with this 21 years old girl and they basically raped her on the side of the street. They vaginally, they take down her clothes, vaginally dealt with her for 11 minutes. And it come back.
They must have been Jamaican.
It come back. No. They're white. They're white. They're white as fuck.
Serious as hell. My bad.
It come back. It come back in where they said no. A couple of days ago they said that there's no charge that's gonna be filed against the officers, and the state attorney, black woman, and she said that even though it's a violation, they didn't break the law.
No.
So even though it's a violation, they didn't break the law for taking down our clothes.
I keep trying to tell people.
Put our legs above her head while she's handcuffed. They put her head underneath the car, she can
society nowadays,
vaginally assault her or raped her for 11 minutes.
It all depends. People be like, yo, how can you do this with black people and how can you do this with white people? People don't understand this American shit is bullshit.
You gotta, like I said, you gotta understand the basis. All this talk that everybody be doing and bucking, understand that we still are not considered human in the United States. Understand that first.
Yeah, okay.
So when all these police officers get to go home for all the shit that they did, understand that first and then move forward. Because this is why they get to go home. Because we are not considered human. This is why these cases, clean cut and dry cases, take so long. Somebody police officer shot somebody, they're like, wait a minute. Okay, so now we got to handle this in a certain way so we do not disrupt the community. So we got to do this slowly and they'll forget about it. Or we'll give a little something, fire somebody, and then we'll let him come back. He won't be a police officer, but we'll let him work. It's little shit that they do. You gotta.
It goes on like that, but here's the thing. Here's why, and I'm not disagreeing with you, dude, because we don't have our people in that system to be like, yo, that shit ain't right. Wait a minute. You can't do that. When you are sitting up with 12 jurors and one of them is black, you cannot get justice. If you are sitting up there, if we don't push education, there's not going to be any lawyers in the system. If we don't push staying in school, all these institutions, especially if we don't push being a cop, because no black people want to be a cop. Fuck, you tell a female that you don't even drink or smoke, they don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying, Legend, but to that point, it doesn't matter. I mean, we could push education. Look, they're never going to put us in a position.
No, my thing about hold that. No, my thing about saying that is that we don't have a lot of people. No, we don't have a lot of people in these institutions for somebody to be like, yo, that ain't right. Yo, that ain't right.
Right.
We don't push people who are pushing education are lames. They don't get women. They don't get nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So why would you want to be that? When I roll through the hood every day, are they like, yo, I want to be that dude in the top, or do they want to be that dude with the racks and the bricks and the bitches?
No, that right there is critical. Like because of the illegitimacy rate as far as how most of our youth are brought into the world, the provoking aspect of it all, it justifies what they do. It helps them hide the bullshit to us, right? So if guys like us were desired in our community, then it would be clear cut and dry. Like, okay, yeah, y'all foul as hell for doing what y'all doing because these are clean cut guys who get up and they're good citizens. So
who is controlling that?
The women are.
Okay.
Right. So the women choose who they mate with. And if guys like us are not desired, then this is what you get. Turmoil, right? But as far as like the educational side of it, they're never going to put us in a position of control. That's never going to happen. And I keep telling people, if somebody has had their foot on your neck for as long as they had their foot on ours, you really think they're going to create something as simple as a vote to help you relinquish their control over you? Or you really believe they're going to put you in a system and educate you and make you smarter than them? No, it has to be taken the same way they got it, by force.
Right.
Plain and simple, man. But as far as we do have to do our part too. So in agreement with what you were saying, we can't put ourselves in a position where their actions towards us are justified.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And in our community, we reward uncivilized behavior.
Yep.
Barbarism.
Yeah. One good thing happened this week well, it's a bad thing, but it's somewhat. He's not white, he's look like to be Indian. His name is Norman Raja, or Norman Raja in Florida. In 2016 or 2015, he killed this black musician. He's a police officer. He didn't identify himself. In somewhere in Florida. So it come back today that he's convicted. All white jury convicted him for killing the black on the side of the expressway. So, and that is just one thing that, some form of justice for, nevertheless, it's not justice enough because the guy lost his life.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So, and then one of the other thing that I really want to say is that independent, or so-called independent, or freedom came to black people in 1863, right? Can I do some simple math? 1863 to 1863 with branches.
Okay.
1863, that's 37 years. Then another, when Tulsa, Oklahoma burnt down, 21 years. So that is like 58 years. In 58 years, call it 60 years, black people back then, who was a derivative, or some of them, they were slaves themselves, did a lot more with less versus black people
all the shit
from 1921 up until now. Remember, Black Wall Street, they had everything. They had everything. And everything. And when I
Blacks
say
owned the majority of the banks back then.
When I say black people, sometimes we ask for too much and giving up what we have. April 15, 1947, Jackie Robinson made it to the White League, right? Thus, by 2 years later, the Negro League died. It was a psychological game. We don't want them Negroes over here. Psychological game. Yeah, and then we're talking about desegregation in school. We don't want them. Psychological game. Because the desegregation come, thus you're gonna do what we tell you. You're gonna learn what we teach you. Fuck your black history. Fuck your history. You're gonna learn our white history. And one of the other things is that I say to people all the time that, and some of you all, my brothers, probably gonna disagree with me, but let me speak from my personal point of view. I do not see where black people should be praising Jesus.
Here you go with Jesus.
Oh my God!
You know why? No. Yeah, what? Yeah, I know. Because he's a fucking.
It's okay. I understand.
No, he's a fucking slave.
I understand everything. What
and here why? Here why? If black people is gonna praise Jesus, you are saying slavery was okay. We would have not known.
Not at all.
We would have not known about Jesus as black people that brought here, right? We learn about Jesus here. Just like
we
how
learned
they take
about
our
Jesus from white people here.
What are you talking about?
But Jesus did not originate from white people.
Everybody on the planet know about Jesus.
No.
Who told you that?
Jesus did not originate from white people. That's where you fucked up at.
No. White people teach.
Christianity.
They taught American. Here. Everybody here on American. But, that's what they taught. Their version of Jesus.
Black people were Muslim in Africa.
What do they have to do with
Shiite and
really religion? Period, dog.
Yeah,
religion. Period.
I'm not a religious person. The next time I go to church, I'm robbing that bitch.
No, next time you go to church, you're gonna burn up at the door.
Well, I go to church and I said, preach your fucking word, pass. First of all, if I can't carry my gun to church, I'm not going.
Any type of
that's a whole
look. Black skin just said white Jesus,
but that's a whole nother
as
show.
Mind control. Any type of religion can be used as mind control.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah, this is a whole nother show.
Yeah, let's get out of
here. It's a whole nother show.
We didn't went all the way over.
We got to get the fuck out of here.
Sorry, we went over so much, y'all.
You gotta promise you gonna finish this shit for them, dog.
Yeah, you gotta finish this.
You gotta finish this, dog. We gotta get out of here. We're 23 minutes already. Yo, thank you for coming out. Y'all better go ahead and visit BlackMenVentTV on Facebook. Please go ahead and subscribe to BlackMenVentTV on YouTube. Join the fucking board, man.
Yeah, and donate, man.
Damn, man.
Donate. Let's get this thing going, dude.
Really though, man. Support us, yo.
There's more people that needs.
So much of people that saying, yo, a lot of more people should know the. Come on, man. Tell them about us, yo.
Yeah,
tell them shit. Love doing this shit, man. This shit is dope.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace out, man. We'll be back next week. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you for the callers. Everybody, thanks.